everybody, it's your boy, me, Frankie Mermaid.
Bless you, my child, I am the Father Stewart.
And
this is Booze Reviews. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Today we're looking at a cult classic, the one, the only, the
VelociPastor. Roar!
The VelociPastor. A beautiful girl with a dark past.
You guys talk all the time about helping people. This might actually be the first time in your life you can.
By what? Killing people?
Yes!
The VelociPastor.
I think God wants a lot of people dead.
Yes, who knew that a movie could be made about a man of the cloak turning into a dinosaur and killing people for good?
For justice. In the
That's
American way.
right. And of course, like every good disease and virus, he had to go to China to get it.
Oh,
Hey, that's what they did in the movie. I'm not making this shit
we're
up.
not making this shit up, folks. If you clicked on the title, thought this was a fever dream, this is what you do during quarantine. You watch movies like this. And man, I didn't know what to expect when I saw the title, The VelociPastor.
Oh, you knew what to expect. I think we all knew what to expect.
Well, I really hoped. Let's just say, and this movie did not disappoint. This was written by a young man, Brendan
Steer.
Yeah,
All right,
good
cheers.
for him.
Cheers to you. I was reading about his journey and how he couldn't find the money like every young filmmaker / every other kind of arts field starting out.
Yeah.
And he tried a Kickstarter, didn't work. He tried another thing, didn't work. So he ended up getting money from his mom's friend or something like that, or a friend's mom, or whatever works, man.
Well, it worked, and we are here dressed up like some of your characters because it worked. So,
Yes.
so let's not waste any of these people's time. We're drunk. We're feeling good. Let's get into this movie.
This is the greatest point we can learn from his word in the book of Job. Though we all suffer, it is the righteous who will persevere. And to believe in God is the greatest gift any of us can have. May my enemy be like the wicked. May my opponent be like the unrighteous. Amen.
All right, so VelociPastor.
We kick things off.
Trying to figure out this opening. It was very somber. Looked like a nice Lutheran church somewhere.
Yeah.
The protagonist, Doug.
Doug, we see Doug.
Doug Jones, is that his name?
Doug, who cares? Who cares?
Well, I wonder because I went to college with Doug Jones, so.
This was his.
Maybe we shout out Doug Jones.
Did he ever turn into a Velociraptor and
I
fuck
don't
people
know.
up?
And apparently, Del Toro created a character named Doug Jones too. So here we go.
Okay.
So
fine,
Doug
go
is the young junior priest up there on the pulpit. He comes out after his service to wave to his parents, who apparently
Mom and Dad.
decided not to come to hear him preach and just were
Well,
parked
they were going to go
across
out
the
to
street.
brunch afterwards or something, surely.
Right.
Fine. Why not?
But they
Why
looked like
not?
they hadn't seen his ass in years. They're like, hey, baby, hey, Doug. And then you kill them.
Mom and Dad!
Frankie
Mermaid has a hit out on them, and we just kaboom Doug's parents in the first 30 seconds.
First 30 seconds, bam, they're
Bam.
gone.
They're letting you know what kind of movie this
Let's
is going to
go, baby,
be.
plots on. So then all of a sudden, we randomly cut in the next 30 seconds to him walking through a forest in China.
In China. Sure, the plot is on.
Why not?
And we see these ninjas. They're chasing a female ninja. She's like Naruto getting it through the woods, and she's hipping and hopping, and then out of nowhere she like stumbles, or do they shoot her?
They shoot her with a bow and arrows.
And she stumbles and falls, and she finds Doug in the woods of China, or Sherman Oaks.
Hey, happy coincidence, baby. Let's go. And she passes off the tooth or the horn or the claw or the whatever the hell it is.
So
and he happens to cut his hand open when he takes the tooth / horn / nail / claw.
Yeah, so I think like like in Jurassic Park where he scares a little boy at the beginning and he cuts him in his wiener with the Velociraptor toe.
There you go.
That's what happened in China, though. After that, so then we cut back to Doug. He's back in the city. He's living his modern life. We forget all about China and all that, and we see this is where we meet Father Stewart.
Father Stewart.
I'm sure you'll forget all about China soon. Bye.
Apparently, I'm a senior pastor,
Yes.
training young Doug into the way of the cloak and the clergy.
And Doug's always late. He's off to China sometimes. Father Stewart's like, get that shit together,
I
Doug.
have to say this in the most holy of ways. Stop fucking up. So here we go with Doug, and
then we meet Carol.
then we meet Carol. Although with the advice that Doug and Father Stewart is giving him is one of my favorite quotes.
Okay.
He says, Father Stewart, I have something to confess. I'm not like the other men in this church. And Father Stewart says, you're not that different, Doug. There's other men like you.
So we meet Carol, and Carol is a lady of the evening. She's one of my bottom bitches, and we got it, girl.
We got it, girl. We got it.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's working for me, and she better have my fucking money.
Carol, hello.
Oh,
God damn you, Carol. How many fucking times I have to tell you not to question what I do? Now, what's my name?
Frankie Mermaid.
And why is my name Frankie Mermaid? Speak up, Carol, so I'm gonna give you the fucking boot!
Because you're swimming in bitches.
You're goddamn right.
Cause me, Frankie Mermaid, Carol wasn't giving the money, so I just had to pimp slap her one good time, let her know who the hell Frankie
Respect.
Mermaid is.
And discipline. And respect.
So we see Carol, and she's cool, but I gotta go confess. So I stop on by.
So here he comes to see young Doug in the confessional booth. I'm pissed. I'm going to lunch, and Doug's walking in late again.
Oh
But,
yeah, you were supposed to.
But at least he goes into the confessional booth to find none other than Frankie. And Frankie says, I haven't been here for such a long time. Let me just start by confessing the last 4 days.
Stole candy from this baby. Then I threw the baby in the river, so it couldn't stitch, obviously. Then, I pimp bitches, I do drugs, sell drugs, murder people. Really, you name it, I done it, Padre.
There you go. Title of cinder block around his ankles, too.
This is when I knew Frankie Mermaid was my spirit animal. He was been slapping hoes, and then we come to find out
He was a mess.
Frankie Mermaid says, hell, about 6 months ago, I even blew up a couple right out here in front of this church. And some weak-ass priest comes walking out. You killed my parents.
That situation is hilarious. In what world is someone going to come in and confess about killing the priest's parents in the priest's confessional box in the front of the same church? That cracked me up. So you know at least this dude's got some good, funny energy. And he got no folks to give.
Mermaid. Yes.
Frankie Mermaid. So of course the VelociPastor's pissed. And his claw comes out like a dog's dick and gets Frankie Mermaid. No more Frankie.
It's the end of old Frankie.
Sorry,
Frankie
baby.
M.
You cut
That's
off
all right.
quick. I kind of want more. All right, Brendan, if you listen to this and you make the sequel to VelociPastor #2, we want to see the return of the ghost of Frankie Mermaid.
Pimpin' easy, man. So then we cut back to Carol.
Yeah.
And Carol's walking through the park because she's got to go make that money.
Make that
Frankie
money.
had sent her to the park to trick.
Making that
So
money.
she's in the park, and VelociPastor, he strikes.
Yeah, he sees her. They make a little friendship.
Well, he
and,
kills the John that was trying to first.
There you go. So
Kills the John.
no better way to make friends than than kill the man that's trying to harass you and steal your money. Okay.
Okay.
Well, they end up sort of sleeping together. They wake up together, and there's this whole dialogue about last night was great. Oh, what happened? And obviously the priest has to devote himself to celibacy, and he's going, oh my gosh, I never did it before. What happened? She goes, you scared me to death. I almost peed myself. And they're trying to figure out, he's like, well, how bad am I at this? And so they end up, she says, no, you turned into a dinosaur last night and killed a man. Apparently it was both their first times, but Doug's a liar because it wasn't his first time. He done been killing people.
Oh my gosh. So the thing about this, so he has reservations because he is a man of the faith. He has not actually broken his vow of chastity yet. They did apparently not. He had thought, but what to do at the moral quandary of killing. And so he lets Carol know. He's like, well, damn, I killed one other person, this asshole named Frankie Mermaid.
And she gets very excited. You killed my boss! Yay! I'm free from the shackles. So they,
Still strong.
see, watch out, even from the grave. That shit'll pop up.
So Carol convinces him, no, take out, they're bad guys.
Yeah.
Take them out. Maybe you're doing the Lord's work by this. So
Yeah, we should do it. And so they end up.
just
Do they go back?
gliding.
They go back to China at some point. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Okay, while Carol and the VelociPastor Doug are going on their vigilante missions at night, and he's teaching her about the Lord during the day, and they're becoming closer, we cut back to China.
Not China. Bum bum bum.
And this is where the whole movie lost me and gained me. We cut to China, and we see not Master Shredder, but the mute head honcho second in command from Ninja Turtles. We see him training with some geeky IT white boy, and he's like, Master, the drugs in the U.S. have been delivered. And apparently he's running a drug ring that was controlling Frankie Mermaid.
Well, sir, we'll have another shipment of coke in tomorrow, prepared exactly as ordered.
係咁，我等我搞掂晒嗰啲蛇仔蛇乸就一天都光晒㗎啦。
There you go. We got it all worked out though. The cocaine's back on track, bitch. We're not gonna miss a delivery. We would hate to bring you down in this beautiful mountain of Buddhism.
Right.
I don't know.
But
you know what? I'm gonna give because during these scenes you see the ninjas, and these boys are rolling around and flipping through windows and shit. I'm like, all right, no CGI. You ain't getting it. You're doing real stunts, and I appreciate that.
There was some stunt work on show here. So but they now know that the girl from earlier, they're like, she got away. So the mysterious death of our henchman and Frankie Mermaid has to be someone who stole the Velociraptor claw. So we gotta investigate this. And so they're on the look. So then Doug, he's having conflictions about still doing this, so he wants to tell you, Father Stewart.
Yes.
So
I finally get a nice confession from Doug, and he tells me that he's been killing people for good. And then we go into a 20-minute montage of a 90-minute movie of a flashback of Father Stewart in Nam World War II. I don't know. It had nothing to do with the plot of the movie.
It did. I'm going to tell you at home and Father Stewart, Father Josh here, how it did. So when he tells Father Stewart says, absolutely, this can't be. You need an exorcism.
You need an exorcism. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Altair, Voltaire, the exorcist. Yeah.
So Father Stewart says he can't wait for the church. The church has like a 2-month waiting list on exorcisms, so he has to do it now. And he called his good friend from Nam, Altair.
Who was like 40 years younger than him.
Right. So we get this flashback. So tell us about your flashback.
The power of Christ compels thee. So he's back in Nam, partying it up and fighting a war. And it is just such a funny sequence of scenes that, like, really, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it had to do with any of the movie. But then we see why Father Stewart took up the cloak, because he was engaged to be married, and his bride comes running through the jungle towards him.
James!
Adeline!
James!
Adeline!
James! James!
Another goddamn VC trip mine.
I don't think we can do anything for her now. She's too far gone.
And the best line?
The best line in all of cinema.
What do you think she was doing in the forest?
I don't know. Maybe she was trying to start a family.
What do you think she was doing in the woods? I don't know, man. I guess she was trying to start a family. Oh, God, that's sick. That's sick and so...
Cheers to the screenwriter.
Cheers to the Yeah, that's a funny-ass line. I guess she was trying to start a family.
Hell, you watched this movie twice. I only seen it once. And you still can't remember shit.
Love it. Altair is there. He's somehow not dead from Nam.
Yep.
And they're doing the exorcism, and Doug turns into the VelociPastor right then and there.
They pushed him. I like this scene. It built up a little dramatic emotion.
Yeah, because he killed Father Stewart.
He killed poor Father Stewart. You shouldn't have pushed him, Father Stewart.
And
he can't control it. He's a dinosaur now.
So Doug is like, oh God, I killed Father Stewart. I can't. So he runs to Carol, and Carol's like, no, but you have to. And then they finally have sex for real.
Let's get it on.
But he didn't pay Frankie Mermaid for that, so where my money,
There
bitch.
you go. Frankie can come back from the grave and get his money.
But while they're having sex, the Chinese drug lords kidnap Father Stewart's corpse.
Oh my God.
And they resurrect it with, like, the Lazarus pit from Batman. And Father Stewart says, no, I can't be a part of this. And he runs back.
He shall rise again.
This is some bullshit.
I forgot all of the next 20 minutes. I was either asleep or stoned or both. So you're gonna have to guide us through this, there, Frankie.
Yeah, I'll coast us in. I always do. So that we cut the next morning, and they're laying in bed. They're embraced. Can we just say we haven't said this already? The VelociPastor was serving some body.
Oh, right.
He had a little body. He had a little muscle to him, and I was like,
action.
yeah, I could watch this.
He was an altar boy.
Yes. So this is one of your favorite scenes. They're in the bed, and the Dawn's Peer Gynt's playing, and then all of a sudden, at dawn, the ninjas strike.
Fuck yeah! Flipping through the windows, bitch! I was like, that looks so cheesy, but so freaking cool all at the same time. I'm like, this looks awful in a movie, but bitch, I ain't gonna try that. Cheers, dude, to you.
Yes, the ninjas flip through the window, and suddenly Carol is also a trained martial artist.
Oh yeah, Carol jumped in. She was like Jackie Chan student all of a sudden.
She
kicked some ass.
Yeah, she was kicking ass, and then the ninjas reveal, one of the head IT ninja says, haha, if you want to challenge me, you have to meet me on the battlefield or somewhere in China.
To hack into my computer with CSS code and HTML formatting.
Something. And so...
That was some odd casting, I must admit.
So the VelociPastor and Carol, they're like, let's go. We got to meet them. We got to shut this down. So they get to the battle, and the Chinese head lord.
The head lord, yes. I used to be known as the head lord, but apparently
he has decided to reveal his whole plan, and this is what has me really gagged.
Okay.
That the complete plan,
yes,
was for them to deal drugs
Yeah, right.
To get people low in this, and then they, as Christians, would set up recovery centers to help them recover and then convert to Christianity. But only the Chinese Christians.
That's right.
Were gonna take over the world.
Those Chinese Christians. I got news for you. Those exist. They're called AA meetings in every church across America, and probably the greater world.
We'll be on the lookout.
And guess what? All those people in the AA meetings ain't coming to church on Sunday mornings.
I'm just that Frankie.
So
Mermaid
the plan is flawed.
Frankie Mermaid was just doing his part for the Lord.
I could see Frankie going to a meeting. He'd be like,
he confessed.
"My name's Frankie." Yeah, he confessed. That's pretty much like going to a meeting.
It's good enough. So he reveals the plan. That's what they were about. And then the VelociPastor must challenge the head IT guy, who reveals...
Still don't recognize me, do you, Doug?
Wait. That voice.
Remember me now? Brother!
Dun, dun, dun!
I didn't know what to... I had lost all my serotonin by this point. I didn't know what to feel.
Casting choices, I'm telling you.
It's all the casting choices. It's like, what twist was this?
And was it necessary?
No.
Was it necessary?
No. None of this was necessary.
But it sure was fun.
It was great.
Oh, so all right. So let's give an overall...
no, we're still not done.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Apparently I was asleep. All right. Keep on trucking, brother.
We had the battle. We had to have the battle.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do remember this. Okay, all right. Go on.
Okay. So we had the battle... And Carol's taking out all the other people, the side people.
Yeah.
VelociPastor's fighting his now revealed brother.
Yes.
And, the fight intensifies, and they're like, no, we need to see the full VelociPowers. And this was so great, because up until now, we'd only seen the dinosaur in shadows and around corners.
Oh, bitch, you get to see the whole costume. Yes.
This was someone in an inflatable dinosaur costume.
Bitch, someone paid $250 for that costume, and we were going to give it some screen time now.
This was everything.
That's like, I remember at Opera at USC, where Ellen Schlafer buys a monkey outfit, a gorilla outfit. Was that what it was? No. It was a big black bear. It was a big black bear costume, and she had spent so much money on it that she felt she needed to justify herself to put a big black bear in every opera somewhere for the next 2 seasons.
Did.
So it would just come out and dance around. I feel like that's why we're like, we spent too much money on this costume. We better show it off.
Oh yeah, bury that, because
it was epic.
And then people were flipping and bumping.
I can't believe I forgot about this. This was the scene.
The highlight of the movie, really, because we needed to see the full Velociraptor.
Yeah.
And then we get the climax. So the ancient Chinese master faces off, and the VelociPastor just has no time for it. And he just... they cut to a weird mannequin. They rip his head off, and there's a Kill Bill geyser of blood.
Yes, the geyser. That's that, carotid artery or something?
Yes. There's a Trevi fountain of blood.
Trevi fountain explodes.
There might be blood in the Trevi fountain right now. That's dark.
That's not.
Y'all came here for that.
But then the mannequin head, and all right.
Big-ass eyebrows.
I got it. Oh, yeah, the Chinese man's eyebrows painted on there. That was funny as shit. This is going to be a cult classic. This is great. There's movies like The Room.
Yes.
That are like really bad, like the worst movie of all time, right?
Yes.
But trying to be really like a movie.
Yeah, Tommy was serious about that.
And then there's movies that are like, all right, we got $35,000 and a funny, weird fucking concept that we're just going to have fun and like... And you did this. These people like did this thing, and it was like you know, there's so many moments where we realize that this is what's going on, that they're laughing at their own movie making. But the best one is the end of filming that mannequin and getting closer on that head every time. I'm going, all right, you got it. This is like Family Guy shit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So if you have not checked it out, please go check out the VelociPastor. We saw it on Amazon Prime, but I bet it's streaming other places. Please check your thing. And I want to see good things. I want to see a sequel out of this. This is a good, fun time.
Yeah. And if you ever see this, Brendan Steer, hit me up in the comments and I'll buy you a Subway sandwich, bitch. Let's go.
Frankie Mermaid. Ow.
Frankie Mermaid. Cheers.